My dearest friend Alice. It was a moment I'll never forget. It was the morning when my cell phone began to ring. I swiped it off the computer desk to see it was you, my best friend in the entire world. I barely had the phone up to my ear when I heard your bubbly voice say, "Hey girl!" "Hey Alice, what's up?" I responded. "Would it be alright if I came over for just a few minutes? I have an early graduation present I need to give you. It really can't wait because I'm so proud of it and I just have to show you." I giggled and said, "Sure, Alicia, come on over. I'll be anxiously awaiting." Then we both hung up the phone and I walked upstairs into the kitchen. I waited in my kitchen looking out the side door window for your burgundy geoprism to come rolling in the driveway. It was a beautiful day outside. The sun was shining and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. It looked like it could have been 80 degrees out, but the thermometer read a mere 55 degrees in dear old Sharon, Wisconsin. What else could I expect from the cold state? I waited no more than 10 minutes when dear old Bertha pulled into the driveway. I walked out the door wearing black sweatpants and a t-shirt, about to freeze the moment the cool air hit me. You jumped out of your car wearing shorts and a long-sleeved red hooded sweatshirt, carrying something in your hands. You had the biggest smile on your face. I could tell that you were so proud of whatever it was I was about to receive. You didn't say anything to me, but extended the gift toward me. From the moment I saw it, I fell in love with it. I stood there in awe. I couldn't gather the words to say to you. It was a beautiful painting of an ocean scene. The sky was filled with a mixture of blues and whites, while the water was a combination of light and dark blues. On the right side of the canvas was a cluster of trees, and to the left was a lighthouse standing upon an island. Written in the sky was a quote, "There's a wonderful thing that gold cannot buy, a blessing that is rare and true, and that's the gift of a wonderful friend, like the friend I have in you." The painting took me into memory mode instantly. It was our biggest experience at the time together. We were both elected as officers for our FFA chapter our junior year. Our officer retreat just so happened to take place in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. You've got to love Mrs. Conkle and her great deals. We, of course, were super excited to go on this trip because we both had never been to the ocean before. And not only were we going to get our chance to go, but we were going to get to do it together. When we finally arrived in Florida, the first thing on our agenda, as an FFA officer team, was to go to the ocean. Mr. Henningfeld drove the mini rental van down to the beach after dropping our luggage off at the hotel and quickly, emphasis on the word quickly, changed into our swimwear. Our advisors parked the car and we all jumped out and walked swiftly down to the ocean's shoreline. Okay, so it was more like running, but you got the idea. You and I grabbed hands and went feet first into the water together. Our feet were standing on the sand, while the waves of the ocean covered our feet up to our ankles. We stood there for a few minutes, taking in the moment, before running and tripping into the ocean. The tears began to shed from your eyes and mine. Neither of us had to say what we were thinking. We just knew. Graduation was just around the corner, and we both knew we'd be going our separate ways. You were going to run for Wisconsin State FFA office, and I was going to be moving to the East Coast to attend East Carolina University. All I could think to myself was, where does that leave us? We hugged for what seemed like was hours, but really, it was only a few minutes. Then it was time for you to head home, and for me to get inside before I froze. After that moment, the days went by quickly to graduation. I had been living in North Carolina for 3 months by the time the boxes Mom had sent finally arrived to my apartment on August 17th. I was so excited that the rest of my stuff from my room was finally here, because that meant I could finally finish putting my room together. Hunter helped me carry 5 heavy boxes upstairs to my room to finish decorating. We opened one box at a time, deciding what items I wanted to keep and put into my room, and which ones I wanted to keep under my bed. I really couldn't remember everything that I left at home in Wisconsin, so it was a surprise to me to what each box had inside. There was one box particularly I will never forget opening. I was sitting in the middle of my bedroom floor, listening to Hunter babbling on how excited he was to see my parents the next day when I sliced open the tape to the box in front of me. I began unfolding the box's top, still listening to Hunter, when I saw your painting again. I froze. I couldn't move or think. I don't remember exactly what happened during the period of zoning out, but as soon as I popped back open to reality, Hunter was by my side telling me it was all right, while wiping the tears from my eyes. I missed you so much, and looking at the painting made me miss you even more. But I knew your intentions of this painting was not to make me sad. It was to always remind me of our friendship and all the good times that we spent together. So as quickly as the tears came, they were gone. I finished wiping up the tears and grabbed a hammer and a nail. Every day I look at the painting that hangs on my bathroom wall in my apartment. It reminds me how our relationship started off as nothing but being measly acquaintances, and how we built such a strong sisterhood bond. A relationship like this can never be left behind or forgotten, but remembered and treasured forever. Back when you gave me the painting, I would have never thought that such a gift would be so cherished. As a friend, you were just giving me a farewell gift, but as an artist and a best friend, you were giving me a farewell gift that will always show me that friendship is such a wonderful thing. The gift of friendship can never be held as strong and true if it were bought with gold. Our friendship is a gift, and it is portrayed through your artwork, and I will never forget you and the memories that we share. Even though we are far apart, our relationship will still continue to flourish, and that is my promise to you.